Right guys, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. I feel like I haven't posted on YouTube for ages, but I want to give you a bit of an update on this barnet. I need to work out the exact dates. We're coming into what I think, if I got it done on, when did I get it done? November the 23rd, I think I got it done. So the 23rd of December would have been 4 weeks, yeah, about right. 5, so about 6 weeks in, guys, about 6 weeks in. And this is now really the stage where it's just a waiting game still. I think the last update I did for you guys was exactly the same thing. It's just a waiting game. However, there has been things that have happened since the last video. So if I remember correctly, the last video, some of my hair that got implanted was still intact. Now, normally what happens in the first 2 weeks of a hair transplant is you go through a shedding phase, even just after the 14 days. The first 14 days is super crucial. I've mentioned this so many times in my videos and the content that I've created around a hair transplant. The biggest thing that I can say to you guys is the first 14 days is realistically down to you in regards to how your hair is going to look when it's fully done. So if I have people message me saying, hey, my hair looks shit, I had it done a year ago, this is what's happened, it's pretty much either down to two things: where you go, and also secondly, how you look after it. And the main one is how you look after it. Of course, there's obviously better companies out there. Like, that's why I always say that I always would go to KSL, because it's in the UK, and if you're in the UK, anything goes wrong, you can go back, or you get better support after the hair transplant. That's the biggest thing that I can say. Also, they use a lot better tools in the UK in general than anywhere else in the world. So you have to be, take that into consideration as well. But the biggest thing is the first 14 days, you don't be a dick. It's as simple as that. Don't be a dick. Don't do too much. Don't start bending down. Don't start doing manual labor. Don't start going to the gym. Keep the diet in check. Basically, just do anything that you think's possible that could help with the healthiness of your hair. Now, after the first 14 days, it should all shed. Now, if you can look closely here, if I come closer to the window here, I've brought my line down a little bit, and that hair's fallen out now. So this hair that you can see here, guys, is my old hair transplanted hair. So we've still got to wait for it to regrow. Now that is going to take a long time. I would say anywhere between 6 to 8 months is sort of full recovery. After 6 to 8 months, you kind of know what you're going to get growth-wise, because I can't remember the percentages, but each place you go to will have a certain percentage of hair that will regrow, and some will maybe die. Now normally, after sort of the second week, you go for a shedding phase. Now, it wasn't until 4.5 weeks that I went through that shedding phase. That hair was intact. And I went back to KSL after 3.5 weeks and had a PRP, which is a little bit too soon. I think you should wait until 4 weeks, but we wanted to get one in there quick anyway, which we had, which obviously going to help with all the other hair that's in there. And it was still intact after 4 weeks, 5 weeks, but it's now fallen out. So now it's a waiting game. Now, there's a fella at my gym who went to the same place as me, and he was 6 weeks before I'd even had my hair transplant, so he's well ahead of me. He's like 6, 7 weeks ahead of me, and I saw him yesterday, and his hair still hasn't grown. Obviously, it's going to be different from person to person because it depends how quick your hair grows. Obviously, I believe in good nutrition and exercise and cardio and all that sort of stuff. Massively helps with how quick the hair grows. Obviously, I have a lot of PRPs as well, but that's just going to massively help it grow quicker over the next year or so. So, the biggest update I can give you guys is that I've literally just got to wait now. I'm going to put some photos up on the screen of some before and afters and what we're currently looking at. I'll give you guys a bit of a proper, let me put that there, a proper sort of update. I mean, look at that hair. Look at the hair, guys. I look ridiculous. But it's okay, because it's a process, and it is obviously going to get better. It's going to start to look better. And once this is fully grown, I can't tell how good it's going to look, guys. Because when I had my first hair transplant, there's a photo of me in KSL on the wall at Kent, right? And the thickness of my hair looked insane just after the first hair transplant. So after the second hair transplant, it is going to be insane. I'm going to try and do this while I was talking. That bit there, that little island there, is my normal hair. So imagine if I didn't have a hair transplant, all I would have is that. That would all go. This is my hair transplanted hair, my old hair transplanted hair, which I had done 6 or 7 years ago. The new stuff hasn't even started to come through yet, guys. So trust me, when that starts to come through, we're going to be on to an absolute winner. I did have a little fade up before Christmas, but I just thought there's no point. What I might do this week is just shave my whole head, like right down, because you can cut this after 4 weeks. You can have a fade up in the first 2 weeks. After the first 2 weeks, you can do that normal around the sides. but you don't want to cut the transplant hair until 4 weeks. Realistically, there's not a lot to cut anyway because it's all falling out, so that's why they do it. I'm going to go and get this completely shaved this week, I think. I'm going to go complete skinhead. Yes, I'm going to look like an idiot, but what's the point of worrying about it? I look like an idiot now. So, I might take you guys along with me for that one and get some footage, or I'll just do some before and after photos and show you exactly what it looks like after. But that's the update, guys. Any questions, please do not hesitate to comment on this video below. I want to make sure that I document as much as I possibly can. I know a lot of you are going through the same process as me, and you're asking me a load of questions, and you're scared of certain things happening or haven't happened, or what's the best shampoos to use, all that sort of stuff. So any questions, guys, put them in the comments below, and I'll do videos on those questions as well as answering them as well. Because if it's questions like, if I get a lot of the same question like what shampoos or oils am I using, I may as well do a video on it for you guys. So that's the update, guys. I'll keep you posted. Normal content like fitness content can resume now, so I'll be getting a nice video up for you guys very, very soon. I may even do a video during the week next week, maybe on a Wednesday or a Thursday, as well as next Sunday, to give you guys 2 videos next week. Alright guys, make sure you click the bell in the top corner, I think it is, on my homepage of the YouTube. Put the notifications on so you know when I'm posting. I post every single Sunday anyway, but if I want to do another one in between, I shall do that as well for you guys. So without further ado, people, thank you so much, and make sure you do that, and I shall see you guys in the next one. And also make sure you subscribe. Peace.